I have about 20 minutes on a break from work to chat. So let's do it. Chat for about 20 minutes before I have to get back to work. Hi. I've only got a little bit. I'm on a break from work right now, but it's been a while, so I wanted to say hi. Hi, you guys. Hi. Hi. Hey, Alex. Hi, Amber. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Hope everyone's doing good. It's still really cold and snowy in Kansas City. We're supposed to get even more snow tonight. Hi. Hi, thank you guys. That's so nice. How are you? Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Caitlin. This snow, I'm telling you, we've been on snow days all week, and I bet we get another one tomorrow. Hi, Bree. Hi, Christina. Doing really good. Just on a short break from work right now, so I wanted to pop on and say hi. I'm going to try to do more of these, just like short burst lives. Because I found I've just been super busy, and I don't quite have time to do like a long, 2 or 3 hour live every day or even every other day. But I do have 20 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. Do you think they'll restock the Lover Live from Paris finals again? Possibly. I would watch those merch bot accounts. They did restock today. It was in stock for like a minute and 22 seconds. So I don't know. They might not drop again. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. My hair is just crazy today. Yeah, I'm going to the divisional game on either the 18th or the 19th for the Chiefs. We don't know which day it's going to be yet. I'm assuming we'll hear after the games this weekend. I'll shake out. Very excited. Yes. I'm going to make a sign. I don't want to share what my sign is yet, but I am going to be making a sign, and I want you guys to look for me on TV. Please. And if you see me, immediately, please send me a picture, because I'm going to be like, I'll have no idea. I never get service in those stadiums until I'm like in line to try to leave. And so without fail, every single time I leave Arrowhead, I get like a barrage of text messages, just the backlog of like the 4 hours while I was in the stadium. It's the worst. I know. Hi, Liz. How are you? Everyone say hi. Alyssa's here, our microphone queen. Hi, Carol. Carol's here too. Yeah, the LA fires are super scary. I think at this point, we just have to like focus on getting people and animal to safety, right? People and animals. And then just deal with everything else afterwards. It's really terrible, but I don't know. I know there have been quite a few people that are like sharing resources on Instagram. Blake Lively shared a whole Google Doc of places that were providing shelter, food, water, etc. So yeah, that's a good place to start if you're trying to find resources. I know, aren't those shirts cool? Stacy sent me that and I was like, okay, girl, we need to get Jason Kelsey in one of these. Let's get Jason in one. Yeah, I feel like it would be so funny. Yeah, rain and landslides afterwards in LA. Yep. It's just all really terrible. And a lot of people are lacking the empathy. Because it's not just the people that live there, right? It's the people that work in those areas too, those businesses that burnt to the ground. Those people don't have jobs anymore. And I know when we look at like medium income of different areas, it looks very high because they are a more affluent area, and that's okay. But we also need to factor in just like cost of living in California and in that area in general. These are just a lot of people that are affected are just normal people like us. Even celebrities losing your home would just be really awful. I just feel really sad. Yeah, I can't even. That's so much. It's just like unfathomable, the amount of damage. Hi, Cherry. Your bestie was evacuated. I hope that they're safe. I hope that they're safe. Hi, Penguin. I almost said your real name and I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm not in LA, no. I have some friends. Yeah, but I'm not in LA. I just have an abundance of empathy. I have a problem. Yeah, all the people that lost their... It's just really devastating. Hi. Little Potato. That's Mads, I think. Alex is safe. Alex is safe. Hi. I got you. It's just really sad. I know. Really sad. Really, really sad. The world is a sad place right now, guys. Which is why I just get on here and try to, like, dull the pain. Dull the pain of living. I did order Lover Life from Paris. Okay, so here's the thing with Lover Life from Paris. I am so lucky. I got the original vinyl. And I'm terrified of spinning it. Like, it's so rare, I can't fucking listen to it. It just sits on my shelf because I'm like, oh my God. You know what I mean? I, like, can't touch it. So I got the new version because I'm like, okay, I'm going to spin this one. And then I think I got one to do a giveaway. We'll see. I'm going to wait until they're in my hands because y'all know how it goes. Sometimes your product is damaged and all kinds of stuff like that. But assuming I receive both and neither of them are damaged, I will be giving one away. Oh, Vanessa, please stay safe. Yeah, please stay safe. I feel you. If this app goes anywhere, it's going to be a huge bummer. Huge bummer. Hi, Bree. Do I think Taylor will wear Kristen Juszczyk outfit for the playoffs? I don't. So, okay, here's the thing. I was thinking about it to myself, and playoffs could be different, okay? Playoffs could be different. But for the rest of the Chiefs games this year, I think she's only worn something branded in Chiefs one time. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I was thinking about it. She wore that vintage leather varsity jacket. And that's the only Chiefs branded item I can think of that she's worn this season. Help. Help. If I'm wrong, I want to know. But, oh no, the dress was this year. Thank you, Kelsey. See, that's why I ask y'all. The dress was this year. The jacket and the t-shirt dress. So is possible. I think if she's going to wear anything branded for Chiefs, it would be playoffs. But just that hasn't been her trend this season. So, yeah. Thank you, Kelsey. I totally forgot about the dress. You guys are right. Yeah. This is from PW Union. I need to get another one because I wear this thing all the time. I like literally this morning I was like, will I be leaving my house today? No. Am I freezing today? Yes. So I just was like, it's a Chief shirt with my Snuggie kind of day. Yeah, non-branded outfit. Mm-hmm. I also love that any Chiefs branded items she's been wearing are vintage. So she's like literally not putting money back into the NFL's pocket through licensing and stuff because she's wearing vintage stuff. I love it. I love it so much. Yes, I'm in Kansas City. She got stuff from eBay, but she mostly shopped vintage stores. Most of them have been routed back to Kansas City stores that resell vintage and stuff. It's cute. I love it for her. Because she's also, like, she's double dipping that way, right? She's supporting small business, and she's not supporting NFL licensing. She's great. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah, we got tons of snow. We're going to get more tonight, too, probably. It's crazy. I do think, honestly, I don't think she's going out that much in Kansas City, though. I'll be honest with you. When she goes out, we know. And when she wants to be seen, we know. But I don't think that, I don't think that she's, gallivanting around town in Kansas City like she does in New York City. Maybe a couple times she's gone out. But for the most part, I think Kansas City is just, kind of a retreat for her, you know? Yes, I've already seen a couple people get those Lover Live from Paris pressings. Yes. I thought it wasn't even supposed to ship until the 20th, so that's incredible. I love it. I love it so much. Wow, I need Botox. Did y'all see that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Nashville more lately. I heard that as well. I don't disagree with that. Honestly, whatever she's doing, she's just laying low. I feel like she's with Travis right now, to be honest with you. Thank you so much. I love that. Oops, I missed some. On or before the 20th. Okay, that's good to know. I do not need Botox. Listen, I wouldn't say no. Your 7-year-old is getting a hearing aid this month. I love that for her. If she's excited, I'm excited for her too. I think without a doubt, she's announcing Reputation and Debut this year. So here's the thing, and listen, I'm not a lawyer, but apparently the trademarks will run out in August if she does not show intent to use them. Now here's the thing that's tricky. We don't know what intent to use is. So she could have already filed paperwork that shows intent to use. She could have already done that, right? And intent to use could be her pre-ordering t-shirts with the trademark on it. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. That's just a really vague descriptor of what she's going to do. So I personally don't feel like it technically needs to be an announcement or anything. It could all be handled in private. That being said, I think without a doubt, because I already feel like she has it recorded. I already feel like she's got both of them recorded. And everyone keeps saying she deserves a year off. Right. Duh. Wouldn't it be perfect to take her year off and release her re-recorded album? She doesn't have to do anything. She didn't really do any kind of album press for any of the re-records except for Red Taylor's version, really. She went on a couple talk shows, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But I feel like that would be a very easy way. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, guys. That would be a very easy way for her to take the year off, but still be churning out things. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Okay, Alex, Paige, thank you, guys. Yeah, that's just my thought. She could easily take her year, but still release those two albums. Because ultimately, let's not forget, the reason this started is because Taylor wants to own her work, right? It's not about getting the most bang for her buck or anything like that. It all started out, like Taylor said, as a passion project. So I think that has kind of changed. I think it has changed into, hey, I really want these records to hit number one every time. I haven't done that before. I think it's changed to, okay, how can I capitalize this and make as much noise about this as possible? But I truly don't think at the root of it being a passion project has changed. I think she's going to want to get those out to us because she doesn't want those men to continue to profit off of her work. And to that note, that's why they're not going to merge both of the albums into one and make one large album. Because that defeats the purpose of searching on Spotify Reputation and having Reputation Taylor's version come up. Do you know what I mean? You would have to find something else. You would have to know to search for the new album versus the old one. And the whole point of the re-records is to push people away from using the old versions and to use Taylor's versions. So she's not going to change the name of them. She's not going to merge them onto one album. I agree, Alex. I think they're going to come out very close together. A lot like Speak Now in 1989 did. Watching media is okay still because I love watching the older ones. But, well, I mean, listen, Taylor has said herself, like, if there's not a Taylor's version of it, listen to it and don't feel bad. Again, another reason I think she's going to want to put these out this year. That being said, anything that's Taylor's stolen work is going to profit the people that stole it more so than Taylor. Yeah. Physical music for the stolen version so I can listen to it guilt-free. Yeah, do it. You know what a great place to do that is? Thrift stores, garage sales, libraries. Libraries will usually have them for free and you can just rent them. You could probably burn it still if you still have that technology at home. But yeah, listen to a CD. That's not going to give them any money. Buying anything secondhand or listening to a physical copy of the work is not going to give them any money. Yeah. Yeah, support your local library. Exactly. I love public libraries. I think Taylor will, without a doubt, go to the Grammys, and I think she's going to, without a doubt, win something that people don't expect her to win. Yeah, I think all of these people that are, like, projecting winners, honestly, at the end of the day, we need to remember, none of us know shit. The Grammy voters are kept private, and it's kept secret intentionally, right? That's why there's always so many huge surprises at the Grammys, because they keep that stuff under lock and key. So ultimately, yes, she's going to go to the Grammys. She's going to win at least one or two big awards that people don't expect her to win, because let's be so fucking for real. Torture Poets Department spent 17 weeks at #1 in 2025. It knocked Cowboy Carter out of the #1 spot. It dominated the charts the entire time it was out. The only time she let up was when Eminem came on the scene. And then even then, she was right back at #1 the next weekend. Yeah. It's a no-brainer to me. She deserves to win at least one Grammy. And, like, I know this has been a conversation since the Red Album lost Album of the Year, that we need to start bringing in public perception and not just the Grammy voters' perception. And so I do think, truly, they have been trying to take that into consideration with their votes. I still think that the Grammy people believe that, like, the Academy believes that their opinion is better than the public, the plebeians. But I do think that they've been trying to be more intentional. The only one I'm concerned about is Album of the Year, because in my opinion, Torture Poets Department deserves to win it. Again, 17 weeks at #1. But Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter is an art piece. And I don't think the general public understands that piece of work. So I think that might be something that surprises people. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. I don't think a lot of those other albums are pieces of art in the way that Cowboy Carter is. In my opinion, Album of the Year is either Cowboy Carter or Taylor Swift, Torture Poets Department. And that's not me saying Billie didn't have a good album. It's saying Billie's album was not an art piece in the way Torture Poets or Cowboy Carter was. Just honestly. And they could win other awards for those because they're very good. I'm not saying they're not good. They're great. However, again, 17 weeks at #1 versus Cowboy Carter, the art piece, the historic art piece. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, it has to be one of those. There's too much depth to Cowboy Carter to just completely skip it over. Too much depth. Too much history. Too much nuance. Too much reflection. It's music history. That album is music history. Yeah. I love it. Ultimately, I think they're going to give it to Torture Poets Department, though, because something about the Academy, you got to admit, they don't like Beyonce, because Lemonade should have won Album of the Year. Like, yes, it's 15 years later, we're still talking about Lemonade. Yeah. I agree with that, Brie. Short and Sweet is a great album. I don't think it's going to win Album of the Year. Oh, let's talk about that. Re-records being eligible for the Grammys. So, The Grammys have changed their rules in the past couple years. So in order to submit something for the Grammys, it needs to be at least 75% brand new, unrecorded material, okay? So she cannot go in there and re-record 1989 Taylor's version and submit it for a Grammy. That's why it wasn't nominated at the Grammys for anything, because the math doesn't math. For it to be 75% new, it would need to be 3 times the size. That's a lot. That's where people start saying, oh, she's just going to merge in Debut and Reputation together and she'll add in the Karma tracks. And at that point, we're talking about a 100-song album in order for it to be 75% new. I wish I was joking. I might be exaggerating a tad, but we're talking about a lot of songs. Vault tracks would count, but she's been doing 4 vault tracks. That's not 75% of the album. 75% of the album needs to be new. So it's, yeah, it would need to be, thank you, Andrew, for doing the math for me. Rep would have to have 45 vault tracks in addition to the standard 13 tracks we already have. And if she does like I Don't Want to Live Forever, that doesn't count. That's not brand new material. So that wouldn't count as one of the 45 vault tracks she needs to be eligible. You know what I'm saying? It's a tall order. She can submit the tracks individually, like she did with All Too Well 10-minute version. So she could submit individual vault tracks for Grammys, but I don't think she's going to. She hasn't done it for any re-record. She didn't do it for 1989 Taylor's version or Speak Now. She did it for All Too Well 10 minutes. And I think she got a Grammy for the short film. Correct me if I'm wrong. Otherwise, yeah, she hasn't done it. I think Kelly is just busy. To my knowledge, she and Miles just lost their home. She submitted for I Bet You Think About Me, but I don't think she won. I think she won for All Too Well 10-minute version, the video, the short film. Yeah, I don't think anything happened with Kelly and Taylor. I think they're just busy people, and we see this much of their lives, you know? If we're lucky. No, Debut won't be nominated for any Grammys because it has to be at least 75% new. Re-records as an album are not eligible for the Grammys unless they're 75% new. She could nominate individual vault tracks that are brand new or a music video that's brand new, but she can't submit the album unless it's at least 75% brand new material. Yeah, Dominic, I think that's part of what the Golden Globes kind of did with the movies there. So they got like, I don't know what they call it, like best film or whatever they call it. But then they also do a Golden Globe for cinematic achievement in the box office, which is basically recognizing like public perception of work. Barbie won last year, and this year it was Wicked, which I feel like it's a consolation prize, but okay. So that is something that the Grammys could pick up if they wanted to. But again, I think it's a consolation prize. I think they should be obligated to take in public perception when they vote on those things, or weight public perception in addition to the Grammy votes. You know what I'm saying? Like add public perception as a couple hundred votes towards this. The Eras movie did get nominated last year at the Golden Globes. That's why Taylor was there. It didn't win though, but it was nominated. I've got 2 minutes left, guys, before I gotta go. Hi. I don't know who's hosting the Grammys. No, Eras didn't get a Grammy nomination. because that's a movie. It won't be nominated for the Grammys. It will only be nominated for film stuff. So when I said The Era's got a nomination, I was speaking about the Golden Globes. Yes, it's freezing here. It's freezing here. Grammys, I think, are February 2nd. -5. Ah! No, I don't think Taylor's going to announce anything at the Grammys. She already did it. So why would she redo it? You know? She's pretty clear that she's not going to do what she's done before. Which is scary. We should be scared. As soon as she said that, I was like, okay, she's not announcing on the Eras Tour. Okay, she's not announcing at the Grammys or the VMAs. What? I don't know when. I don't know where. I don't know how. I just know it will be something different. Like, you know what I keep thinking of? Remember in the Miss Americana doc, when she dropped it, at the end, she was like, oh, I'm working on this song. It's called Only the Young. And then at the end of that documentary, Only the Young dropped for streaming. Something like that. I don't know if that's the answer, but that was kind of genius. And a lot of people missed it, though, because of the way she did that. So she would have to do it differently. She would have to, like, beef it up a bit. She did announce on an Instagram Live, though. Lover was announced via Instagram Live. And Reputation was announced on Instagram. Oh, yeah, Tree's still there. I saw Tree at the final Eras Tour show, actually. No, I don't think Tree will ever leave either. She's too good at her job. I bet Taylor pays her so well. Tree is a genius. We love her. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. I only had a short 20 minutes today. I will post this on YouTube, but I am going to start trying to go live in like micro bursts like this, 20, 30 minutes here. So yeah, please don't forget to follow my backup, like my other socials. They're all linked on my link tree, because if this app goes away in 10 days, oh my God, I'll still be creating, but yeah, I want you guys to be able to find me. So thanks for the follows. Thanks for the support as always. And I'll get this posted on YouTube as soon as I can. I love you guys. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.